What is good, Cardano fam, ADA gang? We have lots of exciting updates to unpack today, so hit that subscribe, hit that like. Ali Martinez, technical analyst, says based on historical data, Cardano ADA could be at the beginning of a monster parabolic rally. I agree. I think that if this shapes up like 2021, we could see gargantuan gains around the corner. Cardano ADA founder Charles Hoskinson responds to Kraken's asset listings manager. He says, you know what you gotta do. List Iagon. Now, this is in response to the tweet we saw yesterday, and I think it makes a lot of sense for Iagon to be listed on Kraken, many other projects too, World Mobile Token, and many others. I think it will happen. I think it's inevitable. Charles, this morning with the home run tweet, says to give you a sense of how big the upcoming bull market is for crypto, we just absorbed a downturn that was larger than the collapse of Luna or FTX and have already nearly recovered. 700 billion in losses, 740,000 traders liquidated in 24 hours. 2025 is crypto's year. He also said yesterday that this is the breakthrough year for AI, and I agree with both. And some of you guys in the comments mentioned how ADA went down all the way to nearly 50 cents, depending on the platform. And we had an amazing recovery from 50 cents back to 82 cents in less than half a day. I think that's fantastic. And it just shows that the sentiment is very strong, eating up the dips. And even though, yes, the bull market started arguably ever since Bitcoin was slowly rallying years ago, but I believe that the altcoin season's next crescendos or the next leg up, number 1 and 2, are still around the corner. Bitcoin dominance very high, as we saw recently. Cointelegraph says now Elon Musk proposes putting the US Treasury on blockchain for full spending transparency. I don't think there's any official statement, but of course he has said on X and whatnot that he does like the idea. We're going to wait and see. A lot of people are speculating that Cardano would be a good choice given the EUTXO model. Citizens could track taxpayer dollars in real time. What do you guys think? Is Elon Musk that big figure, the big person that Charles is going to be meeting up towards the end of the month? Is it maybe the president? Who knows? I think it's either Elon or the president. If it's someone else, then it's really not who I expected. LCX Exchange, regulated exchange, the largest crypto exchange in, I can't even pronounce that, Liechtenstein, says more CNTs are coming soon. So this is great. It's a smaller exchange, but a leading exchange in Europe. So good to see the CNT support. Coin Bureau says Cardano ADA and Ripple XRP partnership coming soon. So they're posing the question, saying that Charles Hoskinson did say recently a potential partnership with Ripple by March. Now, if we go back, we know that Ripple prompted Charles. They let him know, hey, let's postpone till March because of the NYDFS compliance for RLUSD. Coin Bureau says RLUSD integration. It could be possible. Charles did say in the past that he firmly believes that Ripple will be expanding to other networks this year, and that's also proven by the fact that they launched on XRP Ledger, but also Ethereum, both networks. So I think the capability is there. I think it is possible that they expand to Cardano. Makes a lot of sense. And we do know that he has said that there's ongoing talks also between Ripple, Midnight Team, a lot of value that can be brought towards each other, both ISO compliant, both part of the DREC Alliance, including XRP Labs. So I think it makes a lot of sense. Major Cardano ADA bridge Wanchain integrates Sui Wallet, allowing tons of new users to bridge USDC, potentially more assets, directly between Sui and Arbitrum, Avalanche, Base, Ethereum, Noble, Optimism, Polygon, and Solana. Now you might be thinking, well, what about Cardano? Well, you can't bridge Cardano to Sui at the moment, but that's coming, I believe. And someone could use this customer journey map to use some USDC, take it to Solana, and then from Solana to Cardano. So you can actually bring value from Sui to Cardano in a variety of ways, but also XPort. XPort is a great technology. It will eventually integrate with Cardano, And this, in a nutshell, will enhance the interoperability with Cardano and introduce new networks and allow non-EVM blockchains like Cardano to connect to more new networks. This means, in a nutshell, that moving forward, when they bring this support, we're going to see Cardano to Sui. We're going to see like Cardano to other networks that we don't traditionally see direct bridges. So very exciting to see Wanchain, which has been built as an extension of Cardano's Ouroboros, roll out this upgrade, enhancing the interoperability for Cardano. Senator Tim Scott, chairman of the Senate Banking Committee, says no regulator and no bank is above the principles of fairness and market access. I'm committed to a bipartisan solution to stop the debanking in the crypto space, aka Operation Chokepoint 2.0. This is fantastic. So this was the main headline of today on X, and I'm very happy to see this forward momentum that has been calling out a lot of the nonsense. So this is great, guys, because a lot of businesses, simply for opening a crypto business, personally they were debanked and whatnot. So it's great to see that the wheels will be reversed on that nonsense. Mike Novogratz, an OG in the space, says narrative brings enthusiasm. Does that ring a bell, guys? What have I been talking about narrative? Qualitative design, the safe and secure chain. Well, coming from the guy who bought Ethereum at $1, he says narrative brings enthusiasm, and enthusiasm creates value. Ecosystems and smaller ecosystems persist because they have narrative. I was wrong about Cardano ADA. In particular, he says how he didn't think it will continue to exist. He didn't think that it will continue to persist. And with humility, he said, I was wrong. If people want to be part of the XRP Army, let them. So I really like this because it's this, as he said in his own words, libertarian. Let people do what they want to do. XRP has a narrative. All of these have store of value. Fantastic. Great clip by Mike Novogratz. Great to see that. Bitcoin OS released a cool tweet today. We don't really talk about Bitcoin OS, but I think this was a great update to highlight, is that Arbitrum is integrating with Bitcoin OS to become a hybrid layer 2 rollup on both Ethereum and Bitcoin. Now, there's going to be a lot of contenders in the space. You got Stacks, you got Bitcoin OS, you got Fairgate with BitVMX. They're all doing this zero knowledge stuff. This is cool because when they connect to Cardano with Arbitrum, I think we're going to see more participants. And more participants means potentially more net value, net audiences that can come to Cardano, which is, I think, a good thing. Speaking of value, MinSwap. Envision path for stablecoins on Cardano. Don't miss this space. I will attend it. I'll take my notes. This is going to be Thursday, tomorrow at 10 a.m. Eastern or 15 UTC. And we have some great guests. Cardano Foundation, Emergo, USDM, Anzin. So we got USDA, Moneta. We got a bunch of projects on there. So it looks like it's going to be a full house, nice space. I will attend it, take as many notes as I can. Let's go ahead and jump to price. It's been a pretty quiet day for Cardano news. We're looking basically at 7.5, and if we come back down to these levels, they're fantastic dips to buy. I always look back and I'm like, I should have bought more, but everyone's an expert trader in hindsight, right? Let's take a look at TradingView. Bitcoin dominance, 61.2, ADA at 0.75, which is decent. It's still holding up pretty well. Bitcoin at 97.2, XRP at 2.42. So, again, like we see that crazy dip that was eaten up rapidly, as Charles mentioned, and then kind of a little bit of a cool off. It's going to happen. These pumps are not going to be linear on the way up, but I think we're basically seeing a new floor that has been established, because that aggressive crash from like 82 cents, 90 cents, all the way down to sub 60 cents to be eaten up so rapidly, and to see a day with over $4.7 billion in 24-hour trade volume, quite impressive if you ask me. And I'm very happy to see OGs in the space recognizing the importance and the narrative that Cardano has. And in my eyes, it's like the safe and secure chain, the resilience, the 24/7 running on 7, almost 8 years of uptime, and the passionate community. And he made a really good statement we'll release tomorrow about how you don't really see people do tech stock tattoos, but you see that all the time with like meme coins and like crypto projects. So the culture is just oozing with crypto, you know? And that's something we've seen. And the best example of that is Cardano and XRP Army and Bitcoin and whatnot, right? Dogecoin and many other projects. But I'm very excited, guys. I'm very happy to see Charles kind of bull posting a lot and mentioning how big it's going to be. I think part of that's also the pro-crypto administration. And I'm very delighted that he is friends with Senator Tim Scott. So given his relationship with Senator Scott, I think we may see something massive. Hopefully it's with Elon. Hopefully it's conversations with Doge and Grok. At the very least, crypto hearing. I think we are set up for some exciting times, guys. So my bag, I'm going to continue to add more. When I do buy more, I will let you guys know. The last time I bought was during that crazy crash. Anywhere from 80 cents, 75 cents, 60 cents, 64 cents. So I will continue to buy. During those dips, I actually didn't buy anything but ADA, massive into ADA, and then also bought some Litecoin as well. But, you know, dips are gifts. Have some stables on the side so you can capitalize on dips. And, you know, part of it's also patience. You know, a lot of people doubted ADA at 30 cents and then we did 300%. So I know a lot of us might feel bearish, but, you know, Bitcoin's at 97 too. When you really think about it, and you think about the pro-crypto administration, when we think about the Bitcoin dominance, that's at record high, guys. Not even including wrapped Bitcoin. When we take a look at other factors like search results, contrasting that with 2021, I don't think the altcoin season peaks are here. And I think that's what Charles is alluding to. You know, he's really talking about the altcoin season peaks. In my eyes, the two peaks that are waiting, which are going to be sometime Q2 for the first peak and Q4 for the final peak for altcoins. So guys, let me know your thoughts. What are your price predictions? What are you most excited for who Charles is meeting up with in the future with the pro-crypto administration? Smash that subscribe, smash that like. I'll see you in the next Angry Crypto Show.